Hello, Jenny. Welcome to Montphoto 21. We're getting to the theater. And oh, there's even some people here.
Yay!
How are you?
Yeah.
Wait.
Thank you.
Up there?
Oh, there you are. There it is.
Okay,
There's a
let's
screen.
start this. Welcome, Jenny. Thank you so much for being here with us.
Thank you for the invitation. Thank you for inviting me into the theater. And thank you for listening to a very chatty Jennifer Hayes. Thank you.
Dice que muchísimas gracias por estar aquí en el teatro con nosotros y sobre todo muchísimas gracias por escuchar tanto rato a su charla, que según dice ella, charla demasiado, pero a mí, Marcos, no sé qué te parece a ti, me sigue fascinando.
A mí me encanta escucharla y la intensidad y la emoción que le pone a su narración, la verdad que es espectacular.
Jenny, I would like to start with one question that I've been wondering for a while now. So we've been watching many of your talks. We had the pleasure to have you here today at Montphoto. And you're always with a big smile in your face. You talk about many complicated topics. You talk about very complicated stories. But still, you have always this positivity with you. What's the secret?
There's no secret at all. I think humor is priceless. It gets us through everything. Some days things go perfectly smoothly, and some days go straight to hell. And I think that if you can
Wilson on our left, a photo editor and a great friend of Montphoto, Florian Müllers from Germany, here in the middle, one of the directors of Wild Wonders of Europe, and Kathy Moran, also who's becoming happily our friend here in Montphoto from the US, Deputy Director of National Geographic, the photography group. Welcome everyone, welcome to Montphoto 21.
Hello, the three of you.
Hello.
Hello there.
How are you? Let's move straight to the first question we have prepared for you. And this is going to go to you, Florian. You've been part of this year's jury, and it's been a pleasure having you with us. Could you give us some behind the scenes, maybe some stories that you want to share about the results, how was the jury process, and so on?
Yeah, I would love to do that, actually. First and foremost, of course, I would like to thank everyone at Montphoto who went through really great endeavors to make this happen. It's always very different from meeting in person, of course, as you can all imagine. If you have such a jury meeting, it's much more intense and much more balanced, I would also like to say, if you really can speak to each other face to face. And I think Keith and Kathy will both agree on that, and also will the other judges. And I'm most grateful to these lovely judges that I had the pleasure to work with during these days. The thing is that if you're just looking at these images online, if you're just watching them on the little screen on your computer, even if you have a bigger screen aside, it's just so different from looking at them when you either see them in the old days in a projector or you see them through now a beamer or anything. But I think the selection this year was really wonderful. There were some categories where we really struggled to find a winner in the way that there were so many good pictures. So I do think that especially in these most wanted categories, birds, mammals, but more and more also in the category man and nature, there's a very strong photography talent that can be seen, and we really enjoyed judging these categories where we had where we really saw the power and impact of modern day photography. That was a lot of fun, and it was also a lot of debate, a lot of discussions. But yeah, here you go. I think some of you might have seen the selection. I hope most of you are happy with it. It was great fun, and yeah, thank you for having us.
Thank you, guys. It was a great pleasure, and it was a lot of fun to be able to participate in that session from our side. Kathy, Keith, I think you had a little glimpse to the photos as well. what was your impression at this year's selection? Maybe we can start with you, Kathy.
Well, I thought it was a beautiful set of photographs, and I can really sympathize with the jury because as they were showing the images that were leading up to the second and the category winners, I mean, there was just so much really powerful work that was being shown. The thing that really stood out for me that I most loved was the nature from home category, and I think, you know, especially given what we've all experienced these last 2 years, to have a category like that that recognizes the challenges that everyone has faced, I thought that was incredibly special. So loved you all for doing that.
Thank you, Kathy. Keith, what about you? What were your impressions?
Oh, very, very favorable. I mean, you know, I can only repeat what Florian said about the difficulty it always is to be a judge in these competitions, particularly when you have to choose, you know, a winner, and there's so many that could be worthy. But it, you know, it's a democratic process, and I think, you know, with a competition like Montphoto, it's for me, it's like looking at the whole selection. You know, it's almost like looking at a portfolio of images and just seeing.
As a group, as a team with you guys. So
It's been very short.
Is it?
It's been very short. I mean,
It felt very short, but
felt
unfortunately
very
we
short,
have to move on. Thank you so much. It's been a great pleasure to have you here with us. I'm very happy that we managed, and yeah, hopefully we can see each other soon.
We want to see you here as soon as possible.
So we can have some nice jamón and beers and
paella.
enjoy Costa Brava. So thanks again. Good evening, and yeah. ¿Qué tal? Un saludo desde Lloret de Mar, desde el teatro. Un saludo desde Montphoto. Bienvenido.
Muchísimas gracias. Un saludo.
Hola, ¿qué tal, Alejandro? ¿Cómo estás? ¿Bien?
Hola, bien, bien. Aquí estamos.
Perfecto.
¿Listos?
Bueno, tenemos que decir que Alejandro ha dejado la selva y ha venido para tener una buena conexión y comunicarse con nosotros, ¿eh? Así que más auténtico no puede ser. Está ahora mismo en la calle y probablemente escucharéis algún que otro vehículo, tal y cual. Así que, bueno, le agradecemos mucho el esfuerzo que ha hecho Alejandro para dejar su trabajo, porque está trabajando, y estar un rato con nosotros.
Muchísimas gracias.
Alejandro, miramos directamente al chat porque mientras estaba en marcha tu ponencia, Roberto nos ha hecho la primera pregunta. Dice, hola a todos, pregunta para Alejandro. Dada la magnitud de tus proyectos fotográficos, tanto en tiempo...
Y bueno, si le damos un poquito la vuelta, es decir, ahora hablando sobre ti, realmente moverte por todo el mundo documentando esto tiene que ser bastante costoso. ¿Tienes algún tipo de financiación o tienes algún soporte o algún apoyo de alguna organización o algo?
Bueno, para este trabajo especialmente tenía una beca de investigación. Yo me presenté a una beca de investigación que gané con este proyecto y era para hacer... Tenía 2 años para desarrollar este proyecto, así que en este caso sí. Pero muchos de mis otros proyectos, yo soy freelance, entonces la mayoría de mis proyectos son autofinanciados, ¿no? Bien es cierto que cuando llevas tantos años trabajando, bueno, cuando decides lanzarte a un proyecto, pues probablemente tienes una parte ya pues vendida a algunos medios con los que colaboras habitualmente, sabes quién te lo va a poder comprar, cómo vas a poder moverlo y bueno, digamos que no es tan precario como los inicios de un freelance en el que, bueno, tienes que coger tus ahorros y lanzarte la aventura sin saber si luego vas a poder recuperar nada, ¿no? Bueno, esto cuando ya llevas unos años, la dinámica es similar, pero bueno, con otro tipo de soportes que bueno, que aunque seas freelance, pues bueno, sabes que vas a poder vender el trabajo, dónde vas a poder venderlo, tienes más o menos unas previsiones más claras de que vas a poder sacar adelante el trabajo y vivir de esto.
Volvemos un segundito al chat porque Raimon dice...